Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mad Mike, and you have tuned in once again for the Midweek War. And we are here to talk about the championship edition of Ring of Honor. With me, as always, is Antonio Garza. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Mike. I feel such a self. I don't know. I can control. I just saw such a great Ring of Honor show that it feels good. It feels good.
It was a good show. I have questions, as I always do about Ring of Honor, but we will get there. But first, Garza, I have a question for you. What is your one word?
My word of the week is gonna be honor because I felt that this whole show kind of like encompassed what Ring of Honor is about.
Okay.
The clean finishes, the handshake, just good all technical wrestling.
Alrighty. I believe my word for this week is going to be faces? Because I'm confused.
I guess they all do have faces, except Dijak.
Yes.
Dijak is not a face.
They all worship the many-faced god, apparently.
Yes.
All right. So we only had 2 matches this week, which was really interesting. Like I enjoyed that, but it was very weird. I wasn't. I knew it was a championship edition. I didn't expect there to be only 2 matches.
Well, everyone who was a champion was featured. So
that's a fair point.
They live up to the promise.
That is a fair point. All right, Garza, what's your good for this week?
I'm just gonna get it out of the way. That Roderick Strong versus Jay Lethal match was really, really good. I've heard reviews from people who actually saw the whole match, and people are raving that it was just a great, amazing match of the year contender for Ring of Honor. So I'm hoping to get a video of the man or a DVD soon to watch it.
Yeah, I liked the match too. I liked it a lot. Jay Lethal is great. I love the House of Truth. And Roderick is very good in the ring. But Roderick's supposed to be the face, right?
Yes.
I don't know why I'm supposed to root for him.
Because he's really, really good in the ring.
So is Jay Lethal. Everyone in Ring of Honor, save for the painted up guys that were the Powers of Pain's bastard children. Everyone is really good in the ring.
But Jay Lethal cheats.
No, Jay Lethal is an opportunist. Anyway. No, but I don't get Roderick Strong's character. Even they had a promo at the beginning of the show. Jay Lethal was great. He was animated. He told a story. Roderick Strong was just like, I want to fight. I want to fight and I want to win.
Fella.
I don't even know if he blinked. I want to like Roderick Strong. I want to like him. I just don't know how.
Yeah, when it comes to Roderick Strong, you're not going to like him because of his promo has been terrible for years and years and years. I think the only thing we have is just appreciate his wrestling and kind of like his spirit to keep on getting better and fighting better. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, I'm just destined to never really like Roderick Strong. Then.
Yeah, in 13 years that I've seen Roderick Strong fight, I've never seen a good promo.
Okay.
So,
all right. So it's just one of those things. I'm never going to like him.
Yeah,
as much as I should. Because honestly, as much as I did like that Jay Lethal Strong match this week, I don't know if I could watch the one from Death Before Dishonor that was an hour long. I don't know if I could watch that. I feel like I would get bored during that because I don't care as much as I should about both characters. You know what I mean? If it was a Jay Lethal Jay Briscoe hour match, yep, I'm in. I'm in for that because I may not like the Briscoes extracurriculars, but I like the character of Jay Briscoe. I understand that character. Jay Briscoe feels like a fully fledged out character to me. Roderick Strong feels like someone just took a big Sharpie, wrote "Great Wrestler" on a white sheet of paper, and just handed it
in. To a point, to me, Roddy's kind of like Malenko or Benoit, that were terrible when it came to their gimmick or just their charisma. But once they got in the ring, they were just like, man, they're so good.
Okay, but I can even remember a few good Malenko and Benoit promos. Like, I mean, maybe I just haven't seen enough of Roddy, but the Malenko Jericho stuff, that was great. Malenko and Lita, that was fun. No, I mean it wasn't good, but it was fun. It was memorable. You know what I mean? Like, and Benoit, he got better with his promos. He did get better with his promos, like once he got to WWE.
You know, this could be a Ring of Honor thing, because I guess Ring of Honor doesn't really expose the wrestlers to do a lot of promos, and the ones they do, they're usually just like backstage behind a curtain type of promo. They don't go into doing like vignettes or skits or anything, like segments. Like, it's usually just straight to a camera, I'm talking to you. So
yeah,
I think
Roderick Strong feels like any guy I've ever seen in E-fitting.
Yeah, so I guess there is a point there that maybe Ring of Honor is not really exposing some of the wrestlers the good way. Some guys can do wonders with just that like type of interview, like Castle, Lethal, those guys.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but some guys don't, like Elgin or Roddy Strong. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I completely agree.
Okay, all right. So I guess it's just a Ring of Honor thing. My good for this week is the other match, the tag title match. See, our good, we're really simpatico this time.
Yeah,
the tag team match was a shit ton of fun. Yeah. I muted it for some of it because I couldn't stand Carino at a certain point, but yeah, I mean, it's the Addiction and it's the Young Bucks. Of course, I'm gonna fucking like it. Like those four guys are just fantastic. And then you have the Kingdom come out, which confuses me because I try and look for heel face dynamic, and as far as I know, all three of those teams are heels. But
no, Bucks are faces.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the Bucks are faces.
They just 2 weeks ago, they're wrestling Red Dragon, and they pulled the fucking, oh, my partner's hurt, I'm going to have AJ come in. AJ takes over for half the match, and, oh, no, the other Buck's fine. They're fucking heels.
But there's also, well,
are they like the Bellas? Are they the Bellas?
They're not super heels.
Are they the Bellas, Garza?
No, they're no one.
Are they? No, I don't mean in terms of wrestling ability or in terms of hair length. I'm talking they are depending on who they are wrestling. Like if they're wrestling Red Dragon, they're heels. If they're wrestling the Addiction, they're faces.
I think depending if AJ Styles is there, they're heels because they're Bullet Club. If he's not there, they're Jump Bucks. They're faces.
Okay. All right. I'll accept that. But still, you can see why it's confusing.
Yeah, I can see why. I don't know. I just took it from the time that Addiction had Nick Jackson taped to the ring.
Yeah. Oh,
I was like, that's like a super baby face thing.
Yeah, of course. Of course, yeah. But still, overall, the Young Bucks seem very heelish to me.
Yeah,
I love them. I love watching them, but they seem super heelish. Like, they super kick Maria. That's a heel. Even though the Kingdom are heels. Faces don't super kick women. They just don't.
As soon as they do the suck it, to me, they're heels.
Yeah, all right.
They're playing heel tonight.
All right. So what will be your bad for this week, Garza? I know it's a little bit difficult to find bad with a show that had 2 matches on it, but I had something. Did you have something for bad?
Yeah, actually, they have bad. It was a commercial cut in the final match. I can understand the first one because it was like in the middle of whatever, but the second cut, it happened right before the finish. I'm like,
yeah.
That's weird to just come back to the finish, guys.
Yeah. They need to work. I mean, I understand it's a long match and they want to get as much of it on TV as they can, but at that point, you got to work out with your performers. Like, hey, listen, we're gonna have to have 3 breaks in this match. Like you gotta have something like some rest holds or some outside shenanigans or something like that, you're gonna have to, measure in some breaks. But I get that.
It just felt weird that we went to commercial and then we came back, and I'm not sure how much we lost before the commercial and after the commercial, because coming back to the show, it just seemed like everything had changed. So I didn't like that. It kind of broke my continuity.
All right, my bad for this week, and I have a reason for this. My bad for this week is Nigel McGuinness.
Ooh, really?
No, don't get me wrong. I love Nigel. I love Nigel to death, but his logic bothers me on several levels. His logic bothers me on several levels. Okay, so in the tag match, the Kingdom comes out, and they hate the Addiction too, so they try and help the Young Bucks win, right?
Yeah.
Also, heels helping heels. See, this is my confusion, because I know the Kingdom are heels. I know they're heels.
Heels attack heels.
Yes.
So it's okay.
That's why the lower third, heel the world. Anyway, so and I'm fine with that, because I know the Kingdom and the Addiction have beef too. But then Nigel comes out, and he says that it's the Addiction's fault the Kingdom came out to help them lose.
Yeah.
That is stupid. That is stupid. Makes no sense at all. Makes absolutely no sense. That was my only problem, because I was looking at Nigel. I'm like, were you watching the match? Like, did he know that the Kingdom came out to help the Young Bucks? Like, it wasn't like Daniels and Kaz was like, hey, yo, Maria, can you bring your boys out, to try and fuck us over? Like, thanks. It wasn't like they were trying to get the Bucks intentionally disqualified either, because as far as I can tell, there's never a disqualification in Ring of Honor. There's never a disqualification. There's never tags. There's nothing.
To me, that what I didn't like about Nigel's train of thought is that, yeah, the Kingdom came out, but I mean, they were just out there and they got their asses kicked. Yeah. But it was the Addiction and the Bucks that kept using the title to hit each other, and the Chair's like, no, kind of everyone's at fault here.
Yeah, and plus, the only reason the Addiction were able to get the titles is because the Young Bucks were attacking the Kingdom.
Yeah.
And why the Young Bucks were trying to attack them, I'll never know, because the Kingdom wanted the Young Bucks to win. I don't get it. I don't get the whole thing. I like it because it's 7 people. 8 if you count Chris Sabin. It's all 8 people that I enjoy. But the alignment is so fucked up. Because you know me, my logical brain was just like I blew a fucking gasket trying to pay attention to that match. But that said, the triple threat match is gonna be fun as shit.
Yeah.
That's going to be really good. That's really, really going to be good. All right. So, Garza, if you could change one thing about Ring of Honor this week, what would it be?
I guess going to both matches, I would remove the amount of shots they did with the belt, because I can't remember the last time that a shot with a title belt looked legit. They always seem so soft.
Just like ever.
Yeah. So, for instance, in the second match, Roddy versus Lethal. I mean, you have the huge ass Book of Truth. Just use the Book of Truth. Mm-hmm. But no, they do it with a title, and it doesn't seem like it hurts. So that would be my change. Just use different weapons. Different weapons is all I ask.
Okay. My change, Carino. Gots to go. They announced that there was going to be a Young Bucks versus what is their name? Cole and O'Reilly.
No, Future Shock.
They announced there was going to be a Young Bucks versus Future Shock match. If that match is on Ring of Honor television and Carino is calling it, I will be watching that entire match on mute. The entire match, because between Cole and Super Kick, I will lose my fucking mind. I will lose my fucking mind. I will put my foot through my TV, and we will not be reviewing Ring of Honor. But yeah, other than that, like, it was a good show. It was a really, really fun show.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to work out their logic a bit, but it was a fun show.
I need to give one extra good of the week.
Sure.
And that's Christopher Daniels' jacket.
Was he wearing the Ring General jacket again?
Yeah, he was wearing the Ring General jacket. It's just a beautiful thing to view.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really. And I love that he's calling himself the almighty Christopher Daniels now, because of course he is.
And I love that they're introduced as the World Tag Team Champions of the world.
Of course, yeah. Well, they did that in TNA too.
Yeah. It's just a nice touch. Quick
opinion question for you. Christopher Daniels, greatest man to never win the TNA title? I think he's gotta be for me, now that EC3 has won it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember people who haven't won it, but yeah, like from...
I mean, if we gave Anderson 3 title reigns and Daniels never had one, that's a travesty.
Yeah, no, it has to be Daniels too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Sadly, second on that list is probably like MVP or some bullshit.
Well, Kazarian didn't win it either, right?
No, that's true.
So I guess Kazarian could take number 2.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Garza, where would you rank Ring of Honor this week?
It's number 1 for me. Yes, we only had 2 matches, but they were like great matches, and it was a perfect setup for All-Star Extravaganza that happens, I think, next week. So I'm hyped about that show right now.
Yeah, Ring of Honor number 1 for me too. Is All-Star Extravaganza the first time Lethal has 2 title matches in one night?
Yes, it will be the first time.
Okay, all right. See, that I'm actively excited for, because they haven't done that yet. I'm super excited for that. That's gonna be fun, and it's against both members of Red Dragon, right?
Yes. Yeah, Fish has the TV title, and O'Reilly has the full title.
Oh, it's gonna be so great when Jay Lethal beats both of them.
Oh yes, I hope he does. Yesterday they announced that AJ Styles is gonna face Adam Cole, Michael Elgin, and Roderick Strong in a 4-way to determine the new number 1 contender. So that match is gonna like break stuff.
I'm excited about 1/4 of that match.
I'm excited like for half. No, like 3/3.
Wait, hold on. It was AJ, Elgin,
Roddy Strong,
who else?
Adam Cole.
Okay, all right. I'm excited about half that match. I'm okay with half that match. I like Adam Cole. Yeah, but that should be interesting. We're probably not gonna get to see All-Star Extravaganza for a while, but it should be.
Yeah, well, it's on pay-per-view, so I don't know if there's gonna be streams on it.
Yeah, I'll probably have to find some way to watch it. But yeah, so Garza, where can the good people of the internet find you?
You can find me at DW Revolution for the Twitter, and you can find me at dwrestlingrevolution.com, where you can follow all my show reviews. I just reviewed the IWC's Cage Fury, so go and check it out.
And if you want to know more about IWC Cage Fury, go to indiewrestling.us, brought to you by the good people at Sorgatron Media. Anyway, you can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machines, and I also do the Total Divas wrap-up with Jen Carlins, where we get to find out all sorts of interesting things about the intimate life of the Carlins and how Jen is preparing for meeting Dean Ambrose. So if there is no Total Divas wrap-up next week, Jen Carlins is probably in jail fashioning a shiv to hide under a poster of Dean Ambrose. So, for Antonio Garza, I'm Mad Mike, and this has been the Midweek War!